Government cloning facilities. In hidden laboratories buried beneath deserts, mountains, and military bases, the government is allegedly creating something unnatural, a mirror image, a perfect replica, a being with no past and no consent. This is the conspiracy of government cloning facilities, and what you're about to hear may change how you see the world and yourself forever. Let's start with the basics. Cloning is the process of creating an exact genetic copy of an organism. It's real science, not fiction. In 1996, a sheep named Dolly became the first mammal cloned from an adult cell. Since then, scientists have cloned cows, pigs, dogs, and even monkeys. But humans? Officially, no. Publicly, cloning humans is considered unethical, illegal in many countries, and highly controversial. But what if that hasn't stopped governments from doing it in secret? Rumors of human cloning have swirled for decades, but conspiracy theorists argue that cloning isn't just possible. It's already being done, and not in some distant future, but right now. In underground labs run by shadow agencies, funded by black budgets, and protected at the highest levels of secrecy. The theory claims that governments are cloning people for a variety of chilling reasons. To replace world leaders, to control celebrities, to create obedient soldiers, or to simulate public figures for propaganda, political control, or worse. But where did this theory begin? In the 1970s, whispers of Project Monarch and MK Ultra revealed the U.S. government's interest in mind control and human experimentation. But some believe another, more secretive program was developing in parallel, focusing on genetic engineering and human replication. These alleged programs were said to be housed in underground labs at places like Dulce Base, New Mexico Area 51, Montauk Air Force Station, and even secret locations beneath Denver International Airport. Eyewitnesses, or alleged whistleblowers, like Phil Schneider, Donald Marshall, and William Tompkins claim to have seen advanced cloning tech firsthand. And what they describe sounds like a horror movie. Donald Marshall, one of the most vocal figures in this theory, claims he was born into a secret government cloning program. He says these facilities are hidden beneath military bases and are equipped with cloning vats, giant tanks that grow human replicas. The clones, he says, can be grown from DNA samples and are used as puppets by the elite. According to him, world leaders, entertainers, and even royal families use clones as decoys, or to continue ruling even after death. He also claimed that clone versions of himself were tortured repeatedly, while the real him watched helplessly through a consciousness-sharing system. Sound crazy? Most would say yes, but others point to strange behavior in celebrities, glitches, personality shifts, or unexplained disappearances, as evidence that not everyone we see on TV is who we think they are. Let's talk about the entertainment industry, one of the most controversial aspects of cloning conspiracies. Fans have claimed for years that certain celebrities have been cloned or replaced. The list is long and includes names like Avril Lavigne, claimed to have been replaced after her supposed death in 2003 Gucci Mane. Fans speculated his body transformation and behavior was too sudden. Eminem. Post-2006 interviews and facial analysis led to rumors of a clone. Beyoncé, Britney Spears, and even Joe Biden have all faced accusations of being replaced or glitching in public. Videos online show alleged glitches, robotic expressions, or strange mannerisms, interpreted by believers as signs of clones malfunctioning. Is it real? Or the internet seeing what it wants to see? Here's where the theory gets even darker. Some believe cloning isn't just about physical bodies. They claim the government is experimenting with consciousness transfer, uploading a person's mind into a cloned body. Imagine dying, only to wake up in another version of yourself. No escape, no freedom. It's a chilling idea. and one that mirrors fears about transhumanism, AI, and the loss of identity. If true, this could explain why some figures appear to radically change over time. The theory even suggests that clones are easier to control, more loyal, and can be reset if they act out. What if the person speaking on that stage isn't really human? Of course, most scientists reject these claims outright. They argue that human cloning is still scientifically and ethically unviable. There's no evidence of secret underground labs producing humans. Whistleblowers like Donald Marshall have no verifiable proof, and they may be right. But these same scientists once said space travel, nuclear weapons, and even artificial intelligence were impossible. And let's not forget, the US government denied MK Ultra for decades until it was declassified. So, what else are they keeping hidden? Let's ask the big question. Why would governments want to clone people? The theory points to a few chilling motivations. Immortality for the elite. By transferring consciousness, perfect control over society, obedient replicas replacing real leaders, blackmail and puppet manipulation, clones doing the dirty work, disinformation, and distraction, making truth impossible to separate from illusion. It's no longer about flesh and bone. It's about power, total, undetectable, replaceable power. What if you walked past your own clone and didn't even know it? What if someone somewhere is deciding who gets to be real and who gets replaced? Whether you believe this theory or not, the questions it raises about identity, science, and secrecy are worth asking. Do you believe human cloning is happening in secret? Share your theory in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Dark Chapter for more stories from the shadows, conspiracies, cover-ups, and truths they hope you never question.